With so much focus on the war in Ukraine, the threat of war with China, are we completely missing the fact that we are already at war here at home? Right here in Australia. The gangland wars, they're escalating. It's out of control. New South Wales is a hotspot right now, but don't be mistaken, it's everywhere. 16 people have been shot dead in Sydney in less than 2 years. Just last week, 2 women were killed in the middle of a suburban street.
It all happened right here when she was in the backseat of a car with Lametta Fadlala getting ready for a night out when they were ambushed. Their killers are on the run. The motive for their death is unknown.
A 16-year-old girl sat in the front seat watching. Revenge killings are happening all the time. And look, if it was just the bad guys killing each other, then you could kind of be forgiven for thinking, just leave them to it. But like most things in life, it ain't that simple. This isn't happening behind closed doors. This is happening in our communities, and we're all at risk. A 9-year-old girl was shot in July.
We're being told multiple shots have been fired at Connells Point and a 9-year-old girl has been injured. It's understood she was shot in the backside and has been rushed to Randwick Children's Hospital for treatment.
Is what happened in the UK this week just around the corner? Meet 9-year-old Olivia. She was fatally shot as she hid behind her mum, who had opened the door to see what the loud noises were outside. It was 2 men, one a gangster, carrying out a hit on the other.
One of the men appears to have seen the door opening and run towards the opening of that door. He has then forced his way into the property despite the very best efforts of Cheryl. As that was taking place, the person with the gun has followed the male to this property. A shot has been fired, which we believe has hit Cheryl, injuring her, and then fatally wounding Olivia.
Now, the injured man was picked up and driven away. Olivia was left to die. Make no mistake, tackling this issue here and everywhere else is complex. It's so hard. In some ways, potentially impossible. By its very nature, organised crime exists to evade police. It's sophisticated and it's constantly evolving. But the weaker we are when it comes to dealing with these scumbags, and they are, the more this will happen. Whatever the police need, they're on the front line, we have to give them. Whether it be greater powers, tougher laws, more resources. Maybe a start would be passing the unexplained wealth law package. Better access to encrypted communications. Use the private sector. The technology's there. Whatever it is, we need to act now. It's getting worse and worse. Otherwise, what happened in the UK to beautiful little Olivia will happen here, and it won't be far away.